So I'm going to show you how to use the CES RaceCenter iPad app for scoring your enduro race or other stage race. So when you turn on the app, you're going to see this page. This is the rider check-in page, and nothing is set up yet. We have no riders loaded in, so you're not going to see anything here. The page you want to go to is the admin page. Now, if you were using the CES registration system to do online registration, you could enter the event ID here and hit apply, and it would load all the racers and categories from the online system. But I'm going to show you how to do this kind of manually on the app here. So if you're just doing a few racers, not hundreds of racers, you can enter these things kind of manually and do it all in the app. So let's go to the Manage Categories page here. And let's add in our categories. Let's start with Pro Men. Pro Men. They're the first group in the order. So 1, and let's say they're doing 3 stages. Let's add that. Let's add in Pro Women. They're the second group, and they're also doing 3 stages. And let's add Expert Men. Third group. Let's say they're doing 2 stages. You'll see how that works. So we entered in 3 categories, Pro Men, Pro Women, and Expert Men. And they're doing, Pro Men are 3 stages, Pro Women are 3 stages, Expert Men are 2 stages. So let's back out of this. We're back to the admin page. Now let's go to the rider check-in page. So we still don't have our riders entered in yet. We have to enter the riders in. So something you could do before the race, and then you could just check in riders at race day when they pick up the number plates, or maybe you want to do this, while at the race. You'll see both. It works the same way. So let's add a rider in. Name. Let's say it's John Doe. Oops, John Doe. Not even spelling that right. John Doe. Let's say he's a Pro Men, number plate 1, add the rider. Let's go to the next one, Jack Johnson. Also, let's say he's Pro Men, and number plate 2. And you just keep going along. Evan Giancopoulos. He's Pro Men. Plate number 3. Let's add another one. Jake Dorr. I'm using people I know. Let's give him plate number 9. You'll see why I'm using plate number 9. Or let's say he's 7. And let's put another rider in. Dylan Wren. Also Pro Men, and he's plate number 9. Let's add him in. Let's add Amy Morrison. Pro Women. Let's give her plate 20. Jane Doe, Pro Women. Let's give that plate 21. And let's add an Expert Man in. Lewis Hamilton. Let's see, he's Expert Men. Let's give him plate number 23 or 22. So we got our riders entered in, right? So you kind of see all that set up. And you could just keep entering them in. You see this kind of checked in saying no. So what this is, if you're at the race and people are coming to pick up their number plates, you can tap on the rider, say John Doe came in. You can say I'm checking him in, say update. You can search here. So let's say, because if you have a lot of names, maybe it's hard to look for it. You can start typing in Morrison. Oh, yeah, Amy Morrison. Yeah, she's checked in. I want to type in Lewis Hamilton. Yep, let's check him in. let's say maybe Jack Johnson. Let's say Jack Johnson wants to change his category to expert men. Let's change him to expert men and check him in. And there you go. You're kind of seeing that all happening. Let's say we could check in. This is more visual to help you know who's picked up their number plates. Doesn't change things later on in the race. So I'm just going to do that. Leave it like that. So now we've checked in our riders. The race has run. You're using the iPhone apps to collect the start and finish times during the race. Now we're going to go to the results page here, race results. And what I'm going to do is start uploading or airdropping the times from the iPhone into the iPad. And you'll see on the when I do the videos for the iPhones and the race timing app how that works. So I'm going to airdrop in stage 1 first. So here's stage 1 start. And there that pops in. I'm going to put that to RaceCenter. And stage 1 finish. There that goes, RaceCenter. And you see right away stage 1 fills in. And you kind of see Dylan doesn't have a time. We'll get back to that in a second. And I'm going to do also now stage 2. No, this is stage 3 actually. Stage 3. And stage 3 finish. And then I'm going to do stage 2 start. And stage 2 finish. And there you see, as you upload them or airdrop the files, it's calculating all the times automatically and then giving you your totals and results. And you see everybody's already ranked and everything. And you're kind of seeing Dylan Wren, number 9, has a DNF. There's no time for stage 1. The expert men got 2 stages done. The pro women, pro men got 3 stages done. Well, let's see what's going on with Dylan Wren, right? So there's no time there. I don't see any time for him for the finish. So this is what this timestamp app here does. You go to timestamp, and you will see that some things are highlighted in red here. So it looks like Jake Dorr, number 7, has 2 finish times. Dylan Wren, number 9, has none. And if I look on the side here, in this area, so that's this area. If I look at the side here, I've got these 2 panels start and finish times, right? It has a number plate and the finish times. I'm going along, I see number 7 down here. That's Jake Dorr. He has his start, he has his finish. But number 9, look, there's number 7 again. It looks like possibly whoever was doing the finish timing, maybe they, instead of typing in 7, they typed in 9. Let's go fix that. You can correct that, save it. Things happen. People type in things by mistake, but this gives you a way to visualizing it to see where the mistakes are. And if we go back now, you see, oh yeah, Dylan Wren's got his time in, and actually he takes first place. You can also go in here saying, well, maybe Dylan Wren had, he started too early, one of the gates, you want to give him a penalty. You can do that, give him a 20-second penalty, update it. You go back, and you'll see now Dylan Wren drops back down because he has a 20-second penalty. I can remove that penalty. Let's get him back to 0 here. Update that, and he's back to normal. I can also DNF him or disqualify him. Let's say, for some reason he was not kind to the volunteers and he gets disqualified, or he cut the course. You can disqualify him, update it, go back, and you'll see Dylan Wren is DQ'd. And that's it. That's kind of how this all works. But it makes it all pretty simple. You just record things in the iPhones, upload them into the app. The last thing I'm going to show you is this scrolling results page. So what this is, it will scroll through all the results. So, rather than having to print up all the results and post the paper, on a board for everybody to look at, if you happen to have a TV or something in place, you can hook up your iPad through the lightning port to HDMI to the TV, and it will scroll through the results. You'll see pro women here, and then it will scroll through expert men, and then back around to pro men. Let's give it a second. You'll see that there's expert men. And then probably after about 20 seconds, it'll scroll to the pro men again. So rather than having to print things up, we kind of use technology and a TV, and you can have the results all scrolling around. So, and we'll give it another second. Let it turn around to ProMen again. There you go, ProMen. So that is the RaceCenter app. And you can look at the videos for the iPhone apps for doing start and finish timing. Thanks.